Hi, welcome back. In this video, we will going to learn how to create a new sequence in Premiere Pro that we can find on our timeline panel once we added the sequence. So creating a sequence is really important because this is where we edit and combine all of our footage, video, pictures, audio, and music, and it's all located in our timeline. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. So there are different ways and few ways to create a new sequence in Premiere Pro. There are different ways to create new sequence in Premiere Pro. The first method, we can click on File at the top and then click on New and click on Sequence. Then the New Sequence dialog box will pop up to create a new project. Alright, so we're going to cancel this for the meantime. Now the second method is we can go to the project panel at the left corner. Here is the project panel. And we need to find our clip. That we want to add on our new sequence. So in this case, we're going to go to the assets folder and we'll look for video files. And right, say for example, this 02 Hawk. Alright, so we want to add this to our new sequence. We just need to right click and then click on new sequence from a clip, and then it will create a sequence as well in the timeline. Now the third method is we can click on new item in sequence. Alright, so where's the new item icon? So the new item icon is located here in the project panel. So this icon is new item. So we can click on this and click on sequence, and that way we will also create new sequence. Now the fourth way, to create a new sequence in our timeline is we can just simply drag the video clip to the new item. So in that way, that's kind of shortcut to do that. So say for example, this one, we want to add this to our new sequence, and we want to create a new sequence at the same time. We just need to hold our mouse or drag this footage to new item, and that way it will automatically create a new sequence. If you release that, there we go. It created 003 River as our new sequence. Cool, right? So as you can see, the name of the sequence has the same name of the video footage that you added. Well, the cool part is the sequence has the same settings of the clip, like the frame rate and the frame size. Remember, the sequence, that sequence settings also has the settings like frame rate and frame sizes. And it's important to match the settings of your sequence to your video clip to improve playback performance. Say for example, you shoot a video using your camera and you shoot with the settings of 30 frames per second with a frame size of 1080p. Now let's create a new sequence and choose that preset that matches our original video footage. So let's go ahead and go to File, click on New, and click on Sequence. Now under Sequence Presets, we will see all available presets or video formats supported by Premiere Pro. It's kinda, there's a lot of formats in here. Alright, it might look overwhelming at first, but trust me, if you just shoot only one camera, you're just gonna use one settings on this window. You just need to choose one preset. In my case, I always use my digital SLR. Camera, and I set my camera to shoot at 24 frames per second with a frame size of 1080p. So in this situation, I will select digital SLR. All right, the digital SLR. You can click on the triangle button in here. And then there's 1080p, 480p, 720p. So I shoot on 1080p, so I hit the triangle, or you can hit the 1080p itself. It will open that folder, and then you can choose from 1080p with different frame rate, which is 24 frames per second, 25 frames, and 30 frames per second. So it depends on you what frame rate you shoot. All right, so in my situation, I shoot 24 frames per second, so I'm gonna select 24 frames per second. And as you can see in the preset descriptions, you have your details of this preset, and also as you can see, there's a frame size and frame rate that shows this sequence. So this is 23 frames per second with 1920h 1080v. all right, that's gonna be the frame size. So I can create the sequence name here. So to rename our sequence, we just need to click on the sequence name box and then type first sequence. Okay, let's type first sequence, and then click OK. All right, well, job well done. You are now created your first sequence, and you can see it on the timeline. First sequence. All right, well, thank you for watching and completing this video. See you in the next one.